So yeah, maybe you can start by telling the people your name and your stage name.
What do you do, everybody? Hi, hello. I greet like that because that's what they all do. So just following protocol. But my name is Rhoyalic. That's my stage name. I don't know, should I say my real names?
If you want to. Do you want to say
You can
your
go
real name?
you can go check out my bio to find out my real name, but I'm Rhoyalic, and yeah, nice to meet you.
So where did the name Rhoyalic come from? What's
So
the origin?
I used to go by the name of Murikai, and I was given that name by this online friend of mine. He called himself Sipno Juices. I don't know why. He was a skater, so I also skate now. So yeah, when I had contact with I was in contact with a lot of skaters, and then I was like to him, yeah, we should give each other nicknames. He was like, okay, cool, that's dope. And then he gave me Mori Kai. Then I was a rapper, Vele, I was still an artist, Vele, even during that time. And then I loved Mori Kai, but then I used it for a while. But then I was like, Ishmara, some people usually when they hear this name Mori Kai, they immediately think of the regular show and they think of Mordecai. I'm like,
That's what I was about to say.
my guy, okay. It's a girl, first of all. I'm a female, okay? And your Mordecai is a freaking guy. So I was like, let's skip the Murray and let's keep Kai. Yeah, well, and then I kept Kai, and then I remember there was a time where I went to Samro and I wanted to register my name and the song that I recorded at that time, and they were like, girl, your name is too simple. You need to come up with something. Then I was like, ooh, okay, cool. Then I went home, I got my dictionary. Yes, I went to the dictionary for help, okay? And when I got the dictionary, I came across the word royal. Then I was like, okay, let's say God has blessed me with a royal and an angelic voice. Yeah, well. So I then put together a royal and then took the name angelic and I mixed them together. But then I cut some words, should I say words or letters? I don't know, some letters in there. I cut them out just so I can have Rhoyalic. And then I was like, to spice it up, let's add an H. So I added an H before the R. I mean, after the R, so that it can be like Rhoyalic, but with a dash of spice. You get my point? So yeah, that's where my name originated from. And ever since that, plus I feel like that has my identity in it because I know that God gave me a royal and an angelic voice. So you see, Kai wasn't me. It was given to me by someone, but this one is like who I created. So shout out to God for that, and I love the name.
Well, that's dope. And where's your hometown? Where do you come from?
Originally, from Mpumalanga, right? So Mpumalanga is where I come from. Mara in Bushback Ridge, and I've been living in Soweto for almost all my life. Because I started primary school, actually crèche, the side, we were in Midlands. I started crèche there, and I'm originally from Mpumalanga, but this side you can find me in Soweto, Midlands Zone 9.
Oh, okay. So what would you say is the difference between staying this side versus staying in Mpumalanga?
Staying this side, firstly, is the fact that people don't greet each other in the streets. You see that side, Mpumalanga, whoever passes by the street, we greet each other. That's number one. Okay, Mpumalanga, the other thing that's different about that place is that they don't have water. They don't have running water from their taps. So rather they have your Jojo tanks, and there is no tar roads, which is dope because you get to walk with your feet when you're there. Unlike the sides, you can't do that. And it's nice because you get to feel the sand with your feet. Guys, I love that when I'm there, And you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Lemorogo, because it's all planted in the yard. And this side, you have to buy your avocado for 10 rands or 7 rands. That side, I just go to the tree and get some from there. And Yeah, this side you just buy. This side people don't greet when they see each other. Like just passing. Even if you're a stranger, that side radumedisana, but this side, yeah, it's a different thing, yeah, well.
Okay. So where are you studying?
I'm studying at Wits University.
Oh, Vets. Vets. What are you doing at Vets?
So I'm studying music.
Okay. What made you decide to study music?
Okay, so 3 years after completing matric, I didn't have information. I didn't know where to apply. I didn't know how to apply, what bursary to apply for and whatever. Then 3 years later, I applied like at different universities. I applied at UJ, but I applied for, is it something that has to do with like electricity, right? And here at Wits, I checked out everything and I qualified for music. I was like, okay. Plus, I had already had a bio, and I had already published music, and that's what I submitted. And then I found myself here. They had taken me also at UJ, and when I told my mom that I think I'm gonna go study that electricity stuff at UJ, she was like, "Girl, you can't choose UJ over Wits, girl." But then I also saw the very same thing. I was like, yeah, I also have that thing of like, it has been like top university and all that. Plus there's this girl I went to freaking preschool with her. I went to her. She's also here at Wits. I went to her and I asked her to help me out and all that. And I told her the very same statement, Warren. When you tell people that you're studying at Wits, like they become like, oh my God, wow, what are you studying? Then she was like I told her, like people take Wits University is in like high regard and all that. Then she was like, yeah, but yeah, honestly, it really does have like those status. So it is what it is. So I was like, yeah, Wits it is then.
So what?
Plus. I'm gonna study something that I love. Like I love music, and God gave me a beautiful gift. So yeah.
That is actually what I wanted to ask. What is it about music do you love so much? What is it about it? What have you fallen in love with?
With this degree?
Yeah.
Oof! I fell in love, number one, with the digital music theory. Because I've been through hell. I've been through hell with these producers, bruh. Some of them not mixing and mastering your stuff properly. Some of them holding the project to themselves. Some of them being bad producers in general.
Sometimes do that. We have a tendency to do that as producers. It's a producer thing. Sorry.
I hate that, honestly, because I've been through hell because of that. Yeah, well, so and also like beats. So me knowing how to use softwares to like create, mix and master, and make music, like that's just gonna be a +1 in this music career for me. And I love the jazz side of it because I'm a jazz student here. So like the part where we have guys, so they say jazz is like the root of like all the genres that we got now. Yeah, well, so I love the fact that like we get to also do what jazz people like, jazz legendary. We know a lot of jazz legends, and having to think, or oh my God, I'm being taught to be like that legend is also like a +1 for me. That's what I love about this degree. The theory I also love because it helps me like write. When I'm writing, now I know if I'm gonna move from this note, let me move to a proper progression, which is like my 6th or my 3rd, or my 5th, or just play the root note, like, or being in the 1 key. I don't know how to put it because some people don't know music theory or what, but like being in the root, being in chord 1, yeah, like I love knowing this is the proper progression to go to. And I love knowing the fact that like when I sing, I can now hear myself, or okay, I'm a bit sharp, I should fix that, or I'm a bit flat, I should fix that, and sing in the right key, have proper intonation also, like sing like the piano. So yeah, I love that also.
That's dope. So what would you say about the music making process? that what are the things that people don't see in terms of what the singer has to go through and in terms of what the producer has to go through?
So it's a lot of work, number one.
A lot of people say it's not. They say, yeah, no, you're just singing. Where's the work there?
It's a lot of work. Okay, besides me writing a song from like me listening to the beat and writing a song, well, that I enjoy that process because I get to find out so many beautiful harmonics, like beautiful sounds I can use, but I'm like, oh, I can do better. Let me find something else better, then like I love that process, although it takes time. However, when we're in the studio and now we need to record like this heat, bro, first of all, the mic needs to be proper, number one. If the producer has like a bad type of mic, then it also gives me and the producer like so much work, because then I'm gonna have to be like either singing too loud or like too close to the mic or further away from the mic. Sometimes the producer, him or herself, has to go through a thing of retake, and imagine how many retakes we're gonna take. This one, retakes plus backups. This two, retakes plus backups. The hook plus backups. That's a lot of work. And also the engineering part, because I can just imagine you have to like remove all the unwanted sounds on every single recording. So yeah, and it's also very time consuming. So sometimes when you have to go to studio, like you literally need to make sure you don't have any other plans, because you're gonna take longer than expected in there. Yeah. So the work that happens in there is just the recording and the producer doing what they have to do on the mic. Because maybe I could be like, okay, I did practice my song, I did rehearse it, but then when I get to the mic, I maybe miss like one word. Maybe I didn't pronounce it properly, or I forgot the lyric when I got there. Then I'm gonna have to retake. Yeah, when I'm retaking or something. But this is also work. The voice sometimes needs to rest. Yeah, well. So yeah.
I get that. So now, when people are studying arts, they tend to be people who are studying engineering, and your BComs tend to look down upon people that are studying art. What would you say are the challenges of being an art student that people who are studying BCom and your engineerings maybe do not know about?
Well, to begin with, not myself and I haven't had like any issue like that. But I know it's a thing really at university, or they're like the art department is not taken seriously. That's the number one complaint that I always hear. Like, the art department is not taken seriously. Yada yada yada. I'm doing fine where I'm at. Like I'm all good. I don't have complaints, bruh. But I guess it also comes with like the status, because if I say maybe to someone, maybe somebody that's from the 80s, the 90s, or what are you studying? And you'd be like, I'm studying music. Somehow they won't take it seriously, because they never see like art as like a very successful career path to take or to follow. Yeah, well, other than being a doctor, they know when you're a doctor, that's like the best, the best degree you could take. You're gonna get your job quick, fast, in a hurry. But honestly, not just core and I'm fair too. And I love my place. I love my degree also.
Well, that's dope. So I want to know this question. This is a more personal question. What drives you?
Okay. It's the fact that, like, ever since I've been who I am, God has always like revealed it to me. Girl, ain't no other place you're gonna succeed in except in music, right? So ever had like this thing, let's say maybe you want to see like how you're gonna get successful, you're thinking of your ways of being successful and all that, and now I've never imagined myself wearing uniform or going to a 9 to 5. I'm so sorry, that's not me. No. So no ways, I've never seen myself dressed like that and be like, I'm going to work, waking up every morning 6 a.m. even 5, you get up 4 a.m. getting ready for my 8 a.m. duties. Oh, I don't like that. So I've always seen myself like succeeding in music, and like finding out about the gift that God gave me. Like I always saw, wow, like the way Mudima nailed this very good gift. Like I'm so dope, guys. Ngiyashisa, hey, ngiyavava. Like even the songs I make are just hot, and I'm very, very, very undeniable. So that's just a very clear thing that God has showed me. You're gonna make it through music. Yeah. So that drives me all the time because like I literally have no any other plan. Not like I don't have like other creative things that I can do to get money, like to reach from this point to another point. Yeah, well, I can have that, but like, bro, music should be the main focus. Yeah, well.
No, I get that. I get that. And sometimes it's better not to have an option B because you have no choice
Exactly.
but to go hard. So where can people find this fire music of yours? Tell them where you find the fire.
So the fire music is everywhere. The fire music is on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. On SoundCloud, I am there, but like some of my songs are not there because I'm like SoundCloud doesn't really pay me for putting out my music out there. So if you go on SoundCloud, you will get some, but a few, not a lot of them. And yeah, YouTube Music, I'm also there. YouTube, I'm also there. You can follow me, same name, Rhoyalic. Yeah, you can just search the name Rhoyalic and you'll find it everywhere. Even if you go like on the internet and just search Rhoyalic, you'll just find it. I'll just pop up with all my songs there.